very popularly known all over the world for this song. Distance illa moon color white background night color black na 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 na. But this is not him. அவர் வந்து லவ் ஃபெயிலியர் வந்து இவ்வளோ லைட்டாக ஈஸியாக எடுக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு கேரக்டர் இல்லை. I don't think he can take heartbreak this lightly. He's very intense and he's more this song. போ இன்று நீயாக வா நாளை நாமாக உன்னை பார்க்காமலே ஒன்னும் பேசாமலே ஒன்னா சேராமலே எல்லாம் கூத்தாகுதே Dhanush. Looking very dapper.
Thanks sir. Gautham Vasudev Menon அந்த ஸ்டைல்ல வரும்.
அது சரி. அது அந்த month of Novemberல அந்த bearded look அப்படினு எல்லாரும் சுத்திட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அதுல தான் நீங்க இருந்தீங்களா? இது லுக்கா ஒரு ஃபிலிம்க்கு உனக்கு?
Doing a film with Durai Senthilkumar.
Okay.
So dual role பண்றேன். So one of the character comes like this. Even I'm very uncomfortable with all this.
No, but looks nice. And who sets this for you? Do you care too much about clothes or illa edavadhu போட்டு வரலாம் அப்படினு தெரிய இன்டர்வியூனால வந்திருப்பீங்க
ஏதாவது போட்டு வரலாம்டா
like nobody is there to tell you Dhanush இத போட்டு போங்க
no nobody
daily wear அதெல்லாம் எதுமே கிடையாது
randomly I take something I wear
even when you shop
even in shop I just shop for myself okay. Today I was very conscious because it's you class ஆ இருக்கணும் நல்லா
okay this is where we cut we used to go clubbing together ஞாபகம் இருக்கா
ஞாபகம் சார்
ஒரு காலத்துல ஏதோ அப்ப இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல் வருது எனக்கு பட் அது நடந்தது
2005 6 7 that time
நான் ஏன் கூட இருக்கவங்கள்ட்ட சொல்ல நம்பவே மாட்டாங்க நீ அவரு கிளப்பிங் போறீங்க
I remember very well.
You still go clubbing and stuff like that?
Not really sir. No, I'm not into that hardcore clubbing anymore. Step out resto bars I go once in a while and just stay there for half an hour 1 hour and then get back home. I'm also 32 now so trying to act my age.
We'll talk about your age a little later. I have lots to ask you. என்னன்னா we used to hang out நம்ம நிறைய பேசணும் obviously எல்லாமே ஒரு படம் பண்ணலாம்ன்ற லெவல்ல தான் நம்ம மீட் பண்ணி பேசிட்டு இருந்தோம் விடிவி நீங்க பண்ண வேண்டிய படம் அதை பத்தியும் நான் அப்புறமா பேசுறேன் பட் இப்போ ரீசெண்டா கூட நான் ஜான்ல டேட் இருந்தா அவனு போலாம் அப்படினு உங்கள்ட்ட கேட்டேன் இல்ல ப்ரோ வெற்றிமாறன் ஒரு எபிக் ஃபிலிம் ஒன்று இருக்கு அப்படினு சொன்னீங்க எனக்கு என்னமோ அது கேட்கணும்னு தோணுச்சு வெற்றிமாறன் கதை சொல்லனா கூட நீங்க படம் பண்ணுவீங்களா அவருக்கு
வெற்றி yes I will. I trust him blindly and we share a rapport. Past almost now, I know him from 2004. I trust him and he knows his craft really well and if something comes from Vetri and I know I can blindly go and work with him.
இல்லை எனக்கு என்ன அது ஒரு இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனலான விஷயமா தான் எனக்கு தோணுது ஏன்னா ஒரு ஹீரோ ஹூஸ் அ ஹியூஜ் ஸ்டார் கம்ப்ளீட்லி ட்ரஸ்ட் அ டிரெக்டர் தனுஷ் ஒரு படம் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா எஸ் எப்போன்னு சொல்லுங்கள் அப்படி தான் நீங்கள் சொல்லுவீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தோணுது அது கரெக்ட் தானே அது எனக்கு ஒரு நல்லா இருக்கே கேட்குறதுக்கு அப்படின்ற ஒரு ஃபீல் தான் ஜஸ்ட்
if it's Vetri I definitely I'll go blindly no
VTV obviously VTV na Vinithaandi Varuvai அந்த டைமில் we were talking and I wanted to do that with you and ஏதோ ஒரு காரணனால we couldn't take it forward but VTV நீங்கள் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்கன்னா because it's my film I'm asking you would have played it completely different from how Simbu played
definitely but I think it's that film is more for Simbu than me after watching the film he carried it really well and he had that class which I don't have I'm more like this
இது இன்னும் எவ்வளவு நாளா சொல்ல போறீங்க நானும் பார்க்கறேன் but we'll talk about that later
it's true the fact I don't know if I can I mean I would have definitely played it differently but not like that நான் கொஞ்சம் local boy image இருக்கு எனக்கு அவர் is played நல்ல class அவர் பண்ணிருக்காரு he has that look and he has that image also with him so after I watched the film 4 frames so after watching the film I realized okay this film is more for him than
in fact inga climax kuda ibdi veinga applan sonneenga enta
நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் சொல்லல இப்படி வைக்கலாமான்னு கேட்ட there is a big difference
I know that obviously I suggest discussion is good bro especially with intelligent people, definitely discussion is good. And considering your body of work, what you've done before and how you work and all that, I liked all those discussions. But somehow the film didn't happen. But what kind of an actor are you? Since I haven't worked with you, ஒரு ad film பண்ணோம். But ad film, you can't really judge and stuff like that. Script வாங்கி அது உள்வாங்கி தனுஷ் தான் in front of camera வா இல்ல you look at people. இப்போ நான் வந்து காஃபி ஷாப்பில் உட்காந்து எழுதிட்டு இருக்கும்போது I take a lot from what's happening around me. அதெல்லாம் நான் I'll make it happen on screen. What kind of an actor are you? Are you natural? 4-5 takes pona, do you get disturbed? How does it work for you?
I was not trained to be an actor. So I was doing my own thing. I never wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a chef. I don't know to cook, I'll tell you now itself. But I wanted to be a chef. I thought it's one of the purest form of art. Cooking and feeding somebody and enjoying that expression on the face. I really wanted to do that because I can talk in detail. These are the stuff people don't know. So I used to serve when guests come home and all. My father used to make me serve, and I used to really enjoy that. So from there it started, and I used to watch my mother cooking, and I used to help her out in the kitchen, and I really wanted to be a chef. But my father had different plans for me. But then even my first film or even my second film, I was not comfortable. I wanted to just run away. I didn't want to be an actor whatsoever. So it's but once I understood the seriousness, I did a lot of homework. I understood where I am, and I understood my brother played a big part in that. He kept telling me like, you do this, do that, observe this. But end of the day, what I really understood is like I watch people, I observe people a lot. When they laugh in a particular way, I store it in my brain. When they speak to me in a particular way, or when they're angry, or when death happens and people react to that death, I store it in my head. I observe people a lot of small things I observe. I keep it in my head, but I don't take it in front of camera. I let my default system work on it and come out. And yes, 2-3 takes disturbs me a lot. For me, it's my first take. I have to do it in my first take. Second, 3 is fine, but after that, I'll get really conscious and uncomfortable. And what I very strongly believe is you have to go as empty as possible to the sets. Let the director feed you, take that, and then deliver it. I want to be a processor, but I want data from outside. I want my director to give me data. I want to process it and give output. That's what I strongly believe in it. I mean, let them do the hard work. Just take data from them and give it. So it'll look fresh. You won't look என்ன சொல்றது, ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்காது, வேறு கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும், ஒரு ஃப்ரெஷ்னஸ் இருக்கும். தட் ஐ டூ அ லாட். பட் இன்னும் உண்மையாக சொன்னால் ஐ டோன்ட் நோ எனிதிங் அபவுட் ஆக்டிங். ஐ லெட் டிரெக்டர்ஸ் டூ த ஜாப்.
இல்லை, சின்ஸ் யூர் சேயிங் இட், எனக்கு தோணுது நத்திங் இஸ் பிளான்ட். ஐம் ஜஸ்ட் ஆஸ்கிங் யூ ஃப்ரம் வாட் யூர் சேயிங். அப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆடுகளமில் அந்த ஹோல் சாங் ஆன் த ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் வித் லுங்கியை வந்து தூக்கி கார் மேலே ஏறுதெல்லாம், டெஃபினெட்லி தேர் வாஸ் வெற்றி இன் இட். பட் was it a lot of you? I'm saying it was you, like இப்படி பண்ணலாம், இப்படி போகலாம் அப்படின்ற, because a director would love to take from an actor, definitely I'm saying.
ஆடுகளம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும், like I said, they gave me a lot of data, like how I did, and Vetri gave me a lot of data, and they had அங்கே மதுரை ஆளுங்களே இருந்தாங்க நிறைய பேர். I observed them a lot, and there was an assistant director who worked with us, Vikram Sukumaran ஒருத்தர் இருந்தார், and he helped me a lot with the language, that slang, Madurai slang, and body language. But it was not very difficult for me because I am from somewhere around Madurai. I am from a village called Sankarapuram, which is about 135 kilometers from Madurai.
Dad's place, sir?
My mom's place. Okay. I have never been to my dad's village. Okay. My dad's parents were dead even before I was born.
Okay.
So my grandparents are in that Sankarapuram village. So annual holidays and all, we go there and we stay there for 2 months. Every year we stay there for 2 months till my 12th standard or something. So I know that nativity. I knew that nativity. I knew that locations. Nothing was alien to me. I understood and I knew everything of that part. So it was not very difficult for me. I adapted pretty quickly. It took me a week's time, but I adapted pretty quickly.
ஏன்னா பரத் பாலா சார் அந்த டைமில் நீங்கள் மரியான் பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி he was on that panel அந்த இயரில், And I remember we were talking about Marian, he was narrating a script to me. Appo sonnaru, the entire jury that was there, apart from the performance of the entire film, and the song, the way you had portrayed, the character, that song, adanala they said this guy should get the award this year. So it must have been satisfying, obviously, rewarding, satisfying, whatever.
Like the award or?
Yeah, the award, I'm saying.
To be very, yeah, it was huge at that time. I was really, I didn't know what was happening, and I thought somebody was joking. Actually, Soundarya told me first. At that time, we were in the hospital. Rajni sir was not too well.
Okay.
And we were in the hospital, and it came to me at a time where I couldn't even react. Soundarya took me aside and told me, like, see, I just got news that you won national award. And I didn't even smile because sir was not, sir was unwell, and I couldn't even smile throughout. And by the time I could smile for the award, the moment was over, and it was all over too quickly, and I just had the award. I was like, okay, keep it, because we were in a very difficult state of mind at that point of time. But that song, coming to that song really gave me a lot.
Yeah.
Not only national award, but also Ranjana. Everybody thinks Ranjana came to me through Kolaviridi, but it's not true. Anand Elroy saw this song. I mean, he wanted to know who won national award. So they showed me this song on YouTube, like, this is the boy who won national award this year. He saw the song and he was like, "Arey, I want somebody like him for my film." And then they started training newcomers who look like me, who were very simple from the streets. They trained them, but they couldn't get it for almost 6 months. They tried, and then they thought, like, why not this guy? Why somebody like him? Why not him only?
Yeah.
And then they approached me through a Hindi director who's from Tamil Nadu. And he, without even consulting me, said, like, he's not interested in doing Hindi films. And they were very disappointed. And they forgot about the whole thing. And after like a year or year and a half, it was easy to reach me. That is because of Kolaviridi.
Okay.
A lot of Bombay guys had my number. So then he reached me, he came to Calcutta, he narrated to me, and then I really loved the script. I wanted to be a part of it. I told him, like, sir, to be very honest, I mean, I don't know Hindi, you're taking a big risk here, your budget seems to be big, please think twice. And he said, no, I want you for the script, otherwise I'm not making this film. And I thought, okay, some guy from North is insane enough to tell me that he wants to make this with me at this budget. I mean, he must really believe in me. So let me just give it a shot.
ஒரு அவுட்சைடர் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூலேருந்து பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு சாங் ஒன்று பண்ணுவோம், இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பண்ணுவோம், இது பெரிய ஹிட் ஆகும், இது உலகம் பூரா அது பாப்புலர் ஆகும், அண்ட் ஐ புட் மை செல்ஃப் ஆன் த மேப் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் நான் ஒரு இதுவாக சொல்ல, அதாவது ஒரு நான் தான் அப்படின்ற லெவலில் நான் சொல்ல, புதுப்பேட்டையில் சொல்லுங்க இப்போ நான் தான் அப்படின்னு அந்த மாதிரி இல்லை. பட் ஐ தாட் இட் இஸ் கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்டட் பிகாஸ் that's how your career seems to have taken shape also. Till you were in the hands of other people, you let it go. Once you took it into your own hands, it's only been uphill, and it's good uphill, I'm saying. So
the song was an accident.
Okay.
We did not plan it. We made the song. We made the song in 20 minutes, the whole thing, everything, programming, except for the live recording, live instruments and live voice. We finished the entire thing in 20 minutes. And then I told Anirudh, this song is going to really rock Tamil film industry, and it's going to work big time with Tamil audience, and it's going to rock Tamil film industry. It's going to be really huge because of the humor in the song, and because of the Tanglish concept and love failure universal concept. It's going to really work. This is really fresh. And at that time, Anirudh had made a very fast number for the same situation. That later came in Edirneechal. That Satyamani enakku thevaiye illa. That song, it was made for 3.
Okay.
So we had 2 songs, and Anirudh, Aishwarya, and even Sundar Ram, everybody went for the other song because it was fast. It was really fast. They said it's theatre mode, it's theatre song, and I kept quiet, and something told me, like, that's usual, that's just another 6/8 song. But this is really different. We need something different. Let's go with this song. And we knew this will work well with Tamil audience. We never expected this to go global. That song actually gave us an exposure. It actually taught us what viral marketing is, what we can do with YouTube and Twitter. That song actually gave to all of us.
It opened up completely.
Everything changed after that song. I mean, I'm very proud that it's because of the song, because I'm part of that song, and I'm very, very proud that song made it all possible. And because of that song now, the viral marketing is what it is today. I'm very, very proud to say that, and I'm not going to play humble here.
True. Yeah.
But
you don't need to. Yeah.
But we didn't plan it.
Okay.
What happened was some well-wisher leaked the song online, and that song unfortunately was not the live version. And I panicked because my voice was very bad and the live instruments were not there.
What
The
got
song-
leaked?
Yeah, it got
Okay.
leaked. Somebody leaked it. I even know who, but I don't want to say. Later I found out who leaked it because
Okay.
I'm very thankful to that person. I don't want to say who it is. It got leaked, and it had about 40,000. At that time, 40,000 views in a day was huge because YouTube or Twitter was not what it is today. So that time it was huge, and we were like, what is happening? Why 40,000 views? And probably it's really good. So we have to bring the original version as soon as possible. There was we never planned for a single. Now we were forced to do a single, but by that time the original was ready. The Kolavaridi song was ready. So we decided, okay, as it is there. So if we put it as another audio, just an audio song, nobody is going to listen to this. Everybody is going to listen to the first track that leaked. So we have to bring focus to this track. So we planned this entire thing, let's make a video out of this in the studio only, simple. So I'm there, Shruti is there, Anirudh is there, Aishwarya is there. Like people will want to watch this and hear this more than that. That was the plan. So that's the reason we actually made that video and put it online. And then rest is history. And
On this show, we won't ask you who leaked it.
I won't tell them.
இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு காஃபி ஷாப் செட்டப்பில் ஒரு பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் டைம் மெனுனா என்ன ஆர்டர் பண்ணுவீங்க? நீங்கள் வந்ததே இல்லைல்ல?
Once.
லெஜெண்ட் ஹேஸ் இட் தட் இங்கே வந்து நீங்கள் பொங்கல் கேட்டு
ஆமாம் சார், எனக்கு இந்த இதெல்லாம் ஏதோ சொல்லுவாங்க, அதெல்லாம் எனக்கு சரியாக வராது சார். நமக்கு இட்லி, பொங்கல், தோசை அதெல்லாம் கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். இங்கே வந்து பொங்கல் கேட்டேன், என்னை ஒரு மாதிரி பார்த்தாங்க. ஜென்ரலாக என்ன பண்ணுவேன், இந்த மாதிரி காஃபி ஷாப்பில் மாட்டிக்கிட்டேன் அப்படின்னா சாப்பிடாம குவைட்டாக இருந்தது.
அப்படியா?
வெயிட் பண்ணி பக்கத்தில் ஏதாவது நல்ல வெஜிடேரியன் ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் போய் சாப்பிட்ருவேன், சவுத் இந்தியன் ரெஸ்டாரண்ட். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா ஒரு காஃபி, ஃபில்டர் காஃபி.
ஓகே. பட் தட் ரிமைண்ட்ஸ் மீ டு ஆஸ்க் யூ அபவுட் த வே யூ பின் ஃபார் வெரி வெரி லாங் டைம். இப்போ ஒரு படத்துக்கு பல்கப் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னா, நாட் டாக்கிங் இன் டர்ம்ஸ் ஆஃப் விஐபியில் லாஸ்ட்டில் வருவீங்களா அந்த லுக்கில், ரியலாகவே பல்கப் ஆகணும். லெட்ஸ் சே யூ பிளேயிங் அ பாக்ஸர் or something like that. Would you be able to? I'm saying, can you? Have you tried?
I can. I had about 2-3 months gap in between. So I put on close to 8 kgs at the time. All the packs went off and ஒரு சின்ன தொப்பை வந்துச்சு. I freaked out. I stood in front of the mirror and எல்லாமே கொஞ்சம் ஒரு மாதிரி uncle side இருந்தது, from Anna side.
I wish you'd taken a picture and put it out or something, because I can't imagine you like that.
I freaked out. Shirt, everything was tight. Suddenly my waist became from 28 to 30. I really freaked out. See, so you know what you really want. உனக்கு நீ ஒல்லியாக இருக்கணுமா இல்லை உனக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணணுமா? எனக்கு வேண்டவே வேண்டாம், நான் ஒல்லியாகவே. I made a choice. Now I know if I want I can put on weight, but unhealthy-ஆக இருக்கு.
But if you're playing a cop, I'm saying, you need to beef up a little bit. பண்ணலாம்.
If I want. But இப்போ பண்ணுற மாதிரி பண்ண முடியாது. Like, so right now, next year I think I'm doing close to 6 to 7 films in 3 different languages. So அந்த மாதிரி commitments இருந்தால் I can't do.
You can't. Okay. You need to take some time out for that.
So I'm just probably another couple of years I'll be working less. After this I'm planning to take it slow. Actually from this year I wanted to do that, but then a lot of other commitments came and I had to really get involved to sort all those things out. So
Yeah.
thank you. So maybe another year or two, and after that I'm planning to do only 1 or 2 films a year. But at that time it will be really easy for me. It will take about 3.5 months for me to bulk up. And also still, let me save something. I started too early. I was 16 when I started acting. So let me save something for the future. So I don't want to be, like what to do next. I don't want to be in that zone ever. So konjalam irukattum, probably a proper Don, not like Mari Don, like that proper, like subtle, Godfatherish Don or cop.
But I really think, அது ஏன் ட்ரை பண்ண மாட்டேன். Like probably the heroes in my films, I'm saying. I didn't want to say it, but I'm forced to say it. Or city-centric, somebody, who's like Surya in Varanam or Simbu in VTV. You can easily pull it off, I'm thinking. Why don't you write stuff like yourself? நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்ல வரேன்.
Terla, probably, I don't know, probably I'm relating myself with these characters more, or probably that's the kind of background I was brought up in.
Okay.
Probably it's in my subconscious mind that I can. I mean, it's not. I never ever felt that I can't pull it off, but I was more comfortable here, and I know I can pull it off. Now I'm confident. I'm very confident I can pull it off. I can pull it off VTV, but I would have given it a different dimension. Of course, with your guidance and with your approval, I would have given it a different dimension to that role. But to be very honest, the very honest answer to your question is I'm more comfortable doing these roles.
But VIP was that, right? It's not too local a
No,
guy.
it's not.
It's a guy who would live in Ananagar or something like that. There's a girl next door.
Yes,
It was that.
Yes.
And I think you wrote it, right? You wrote it.
No.
You directed it also. Now, with all due respect to Velraj, I mean, that's the general perception.
No. VIP is more.
I mean, he was also, I mean, I'm just saying it, our cameraman, but maybe he needed somebody at that particular point. Maybe Thangamagan is fully him. I just thought in the kelvi kekra tappilla and thodichu.
It's VIP is more like teamwork. Everybody's involvement was there. I have to give credit to a lot of people when it comes to that film. I had my share, Velraj had his share, even Vignesh who did Nanu Gaudida, he had his share, and a very important Jeevan, one of Velraj's AD, he gave a brilliant suggestion for the film. I don't want to tell you which is what. I don't want to take anything from anybody.
Of course.
So it's more like a teamwork. Everybody pulled in their ideas, and we all, and it was more like, you know, group studies. Like everybody liked ellame avanga ideas support. Everybody took the best from everybody.
Okay.
It's like that, but definitely the director is Velraj.
Which school did you go to?
From my LKG to 10th standard, I went to Thai Satya Matriculations in Saligramam. And after that, my plus 1 and plus 2 I did in St. John's.
College?
College Pola.
Oh, 12th order.
Plus 2 I mean, plus 1 I started acting. I was 16.
Oh, 16, correct.
Plus 1 I started acting. So till then I was very studious and nalla mark vaanguven and romba padikira paiyan school le. Act பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சோனே there was no time whatsoever, book தோறக்கவே முடியல, and slowly it kept going down. And 12th லாம் வரும்போது துளுவதலுமே was at its peak, full they needed me every day, and then after a point St. John's refused to give me the leave கொடுக்கல எனக்கு. So I shifted from there to a school called JRK. I was there for about 1.5 months or something. The last 1.5 months, 2 months before the exams I was there. And
12th la shift adu.
12th la shift. It was very, very tough time for me. I couldn't. I'm a person who cannot accept change very easily. Anything, let it be anything. Even the color of the paint of your house. And I can't accept change that easily. It's very difficult for me. So from 10th to plus 1 itself, I really, really suffered. From LKG to 10th standard, I knew all my teachers. I knew all the guys who, and it was my, you know, one alpha male who's really, really comfortable. And suddenly you go to a new school where you don't know anybody, and you need help from everybody. I was really lost, and I used to cry every day when I was in plus 1. And I used to bunk school, go to my friend's house, and who did schooling with me from LKG to 10th. So I used to be in his house, and he used to bunk his school, and we used to like watch movies and talk there. And I really hated going to school plus 1 because I couldn't accept change. I don't know why I started talking about change. But
no, that's. But Selva did engineering, right?
Selva is a genius. I mean, that guy.
Neenga acting nala you couldn't pursue, but he went ahead and finished his college.
He wanted to discontinue when he was in second year. He wanted to be a director. My father was very against it. He said, "Your duty, I paid for your education, and you're here. Your duty is to finish your degree and then do whatever you want." So for the sake of it, he finished it and came out. He started making films.
But you'll go out on a limb for your brother, like you'll do anything for him. Are you the highest paid playback singer in the country?
This will be a benchmark film for gangster films.
From a superstar to somebody right low, everybody has, you know, that graph and stuff. How do you handle that?
The director asked me to smoke, I smoke. The director asked me to kiss, I kiss. I do that. இரவோடுதான் அரங்கேறணும்